everyone. And you know what? It's our second day. I decided, you know what? The first day was relatively successful, if I do say myself. And we thought we'd come back and do day two for everybody. Here on this day, I think it's probably going to be stormy out there today, so I'm not going to go out. Sunday morning, so happy Sunday to everybody. Enjoy church for me. So, as you can see, I've got a bit more decorations up. Maybe you can't see all of them, but I do. And we're going to see what we can see. So, Maxie came back from the North Pole, and as you know, we don't know why he does not talk. But we thought we would have him come and join us anyway because, he just went at Grinchland. See, they can understand him because it's like, the Whoville people. So maybe that's why we don't understand it, but he's going to. So he's here today with us. And we can't seem to get the horn off the head. Anybody have any suggestions? We can't seem to get his horn. It becomes you, though. It really does. So he is here for a Christmas series, and as you know, was rescued from the clutches of the Grinch, but who has reformed, apparently. And we're so very happy that he has, in fact, reformed. So there we are. And we've got a new book. Bear is going to sit this one out. The earlier mornings, he likes to sleep in. I don't bet so. And I think we're about 6 today because, I'm getting up early these days. So he's going to sit this one out. But our wonderful Maxie is so happy to be part of it. And as you know, Bray just loves being in the video. Did I miss it? No, Bray, come on by. Yeah, hey everybody. I just had so much fun yesterday that I was like, Joe, you've got to let me come and do another video. And so, it's a little bit harder because Bray is so mammoth size, but we try and get him in the shot. Well, I didn't know much about holidays, and I just want to know more, and I want to know more about Jesus and everything. So whenever these holidays, roll around, and Cheryl makes her series on this contraption, I always want to be a part of it. Well, we're very happy. We're very happy that you're a part of it. I think our viewers, hopefully, will be happy about that as well. So it does appear we are getting a few more subscribers. Thank you, everybody. It really does help grow the channel. And I would like to grow my channel because I think we got a message worth saying. That is why we do this, So, yes, everybody. I don't think you'll find anybody more amazing and skilled and clear than Cheryl is. Thank you, wonderful Bray. Well, I happen to teacher for many and many a day. And if I do say so myself, I do happen to have my own pipeline with Jesus. But you can all have your own, right? It's not something you can't have. So if you want, he's everything. So on that note, I want to think about Jesus myself a little bit and how we need to remember that all of this holiday is for him. It's his birthday. And can you imagine everybody? Everybody enjoys the presents and the cake, but they forget the birthday boy. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. Let's remember whose birthday this is as you go to your wonderful places and you see people. It's Jesus' birthday. So that is my shirt. I don't know if you can see it. Jesus is the reason for the season. It's another Timo. Shop like a billionaire. We do. So, so I wanted to share that as well. And we have a new book. This book I actually picked up at my local bookstore, as you know. Okay, I've got my Baking Spirits Bright mug. What is so awesome about this mug, anybody? Other than the fact I just love gingerbread. Gingerbread people, gingerbread stars, the idea of gingerbread houses. Anybody? Anybody catch the English teacher thing here? Yeah. Baking spirits bright. B words. Alliteration. Not only that, it sort of changes it, right? Instead of making spirits bright, it's baking spirits bright. So it's kind of an interesting change to, make a whole new phrase. But they actually both go together because Christmas hopefully makes spirits bright because Jesus came, right? It's this like unbelievably precious gift that we all need to remember. But then Christmas baking. Who's watching Christmas baking videos? I am on the YouTube, on the Facebook, and I'm enjoying those so very much. Yeah. So that's what it's about. So you're going to see my Baking Spirits Bright mug, in the days to come. It is, I believe, December 14th, 10 days before Christmas Eve. Wow. So I have a new book. I so love this book. I've never seen it I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. Brand new Christmas book. Oh my God. So extraordinary. Really, you need to buy it. Please buy it. Go buy it. I bought mine at, I believe it's called the Black Bond Books. It's a Canadian company. It's a British Columbian company. I think they ship online, though, if you want. It's in my mall out here in South Surrey area, but they have them all over the place, and it should be part of your Christmas rotation, especially if you got kids. Like, why wouldn't you? It's beautiful. All about a Christmas key, and how does Santa get down if there is no chimney? Anybody? Or chimby, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's funny. Of course, the actual phrase or the actual word is chimney. But I used to wonder, because when I was little and living in the projects, we didn't have chimneys. So I used to wonder how Santa got in as well. He always has a way, though. And as you know, there are different ways of doing it. I think it was the Santa Claus, the movie, and they were talking about how he makes his own chimney, or other places. They were talking about how he gets in through the front door. And this is one of those books. So welcome, everybody. You want me to go get the book, Cheryl? Well, do you need any help? Maxie would be happy to help you. Yeah, okay. Well, everybody, just a minute. Greatness is worth waiting for. Thank you, man. What a lovely thing to say. It is indeed. Yeah, no, it's okay. We got it. Okay. Oh, hang on. Maxie is surprisingly strong. Thank you, Max. Wow. Surprisingly strong. Can you see this? I'm kind of in my chair here, it's because it's comfortable. Santa's Magic Key. And it says Black Bond Books. It's actually on sale. And unlock a new family tradition. Unlock a new family tradition. So, and this is back. No, it's back. So, it's the age-old question. How does Santa get in every house around the world, no matter what doors, locks, chimneys, or windows? Add a new classic to your holiday collection with this magical tale that reveals how Santa can always spread gifts and joy on Christmas Eve by using his magic key. Anybody? Magic key? Oh my goodness. We're going to look at that, though. And I've got to tell you, the illustrations on this book are next level. They are fire. They're fire. Yeah. There you go. This is it. These are the things right here. And I just think it's absolutely extraordinary. And it comes from something called Source Books Jabberwocky. God, it's so, so glorious. Have a look. You got to buy this book, people. All right. I didn't notice it was missing until Christmas Eve. And only then because I was looking for a place to hang my stocking in our new home. Everybody knows that when Santa delivers presents, he comes down the chimney. But my new home didn't have a chimney. So how did Santa get in? Has that ever happened to you? You move to a new home and you're like, how's Santa going to find me? Santa knows where you are. Santa is like God in that way. Well, Santa got his powers from God. So obviously, Santa can do whatever. So don't worry. He'll always know where you are. He always knows where we are. Because as you know, we are personal friends with Santa. Right? That's news. Okay. I had him write him a letter. And quickly, it wouldn't be long before Santa was loading up his sleigh and setting off. Have you ever been frightened? And you're like, oh my God, Santa won't know. He always knows. He always comes. Now, sometimes things may happen where maybe it's delayed or maybe something goes on and who knows what happens. But he's thinking about you and knowing about you all the time anyway. So know that. That is very true. My heart was pounding as I rushed out the door and headed towards the post office. Maybe they had a last-minute delivery mail, that could reach Santa in time. Please be open. Please be open. Have you ever been there? Please be open. I've been there. I've been good all year. But when I got there, the lights were out and nobody was inside. I was too late. How would I get my letter to Santa now? Oh my God. How would he get his letter to Santa now? Anybody have any ideas? What do you think? What do you think? Well, God is spiritual too, so you could just talk to him. Like you just have like a voice letter and just say, Santa, please remember me. That's a good idea too. Yeah. You could definitely do that. And you could always ask Jesus to help you. That's always something you can do. Okay. As I turned to head home, it started to snow, and boy, did it snow! Thick white snowflakes swirled all around me. I could barely see my feet. When I turned the corner, I was standing on a street unlike any I'd ever seen before. Where was I? Oh, man. Right? We haven't actually had snow, but where I live in British Columbia, but a lot of places have had a lot of snow. So here we are. There he is. He's like, hey, where am I? And you're like, what's just happening? No, we don't know. Another big word, people. What do you think? Shall we do it? Surreal. That's our big word of the day. And what that means is kind of different. Kind of like it doesn't feel real. It feels different. But it could be good, depending. Like you went to a giant place called Candyland. And it was made out of candy. And that's surreal. Right? But if you're standing there, you're like, wow. Or if you went to Santa's workshop, that might be surreal because you're like, it's not like every day. It's like, wow, this is so beautiful. Like seeing Mrs. Claus and the elves and they're baking cookies. That might be surreal. Yeah. Okay. Christmas carols drifted into the air and a horse-drawn sleigh just whooshed by. A brightly lit window drew me towards a shop halfway down the street. Okay, break for a second. What is everybody's favorite Christmas carol? I've got a few. I absolutely love Joy to the World. That's really one of mine. And let's see. That's the one I think about right now. I like Away in the Manger because it's so very, very beautiful. Here comes Santa Claus. You can't go wrong with that. There's a lot of beautiful ones. Let's see. Oh, Holy Night. Oh, my goodness. I almost cry. It's so good. So think about your favorite Christmas carol as well. Let's see, here we are. Ooh, look at that. I cut my hands against the frosty glass and peered in. Toys lined each wall. The biggest Christmas tree I'd ever seen. Yeah, it stood in one corner and dozens of neatly wrapped packages beneath it. The most wonderful thing of all was the sign in the window. So what would you guys do if you all of a sudden saw a Christmas store and it was snowing and it was maybe even Christmas Eve? What would you do? Would you go in? I know I would go in. I would so very go in. Ray, would you go in? Yeah, well, I don't want Cheryl to be by herself, so I would go in with her and my big feet. Yeah. Princess Security. Thank you very much, Bray. Well, as you know, I am a princess. Maybe you didn't know that. But we come in all shapes and sizes, you know. Let's see. I pushed open the door. A little bell twinkled. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Can I help you? Said a cheery man with a white beard. Yes, please, I said. I have to get this package to Santa as soon as possible. He needs to know I haven't got a chimney. I handed him the letter. Will Santa get it in time, I asked. The shopkeeper's big eyes twinkled. Oh, yes, he said. I guarantee it. Okay, anybody? Is anybody thinking about something here? Does that guy look a little bit like you've seen him somewhere before? What do you think? I know. I feel that way myself. Here we go. I thanked him, but as I turned to leave, he called after me. Just a moment. I can't let you go out in the snow without a coat. He handed me a large coat with white trim. No need to return it, he said. I have a new one now. Merry Christmas, he said, opening the door for me. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too, sir, I replied. We just developed an English accent at the moment because we thought it was useful. We can do that. I walked out into the freezing snow. I just reached the street corner when my fingers touched something slim and metal in the coat pocket. It was a key. This must belong to the shopkeeper, I thought. I turned around to return it, but the street had gone. The street I'd just come from was no longer there. Oh, my goodness, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, you got to keep going because it's so cold out now. It's pretty cold out now. As soon as I got home, I hung up my stocking at the bottom of the stairs because he didn't have a mantle. He didn't have a mantelpiece. I put a big cookie and a glass of milk on the table, hoping that Santa would be able to get in. Okay, everybody, favorite cookie. Okay, I can't, for this time of year, I love me a good snickerdoodle, of course, a frosted gingerbread. Hello, that's your cookie right there, man. That's your cookie right there. Your frosted gingerbread. Very good, very good. Of course, sugar cookies, shortbread. Really, they're all very awesome. Finally, I jumped into bed, but I couldn't sleep. What if Santa didn't get my letter? What if the shopkeeper needed his key? I had an idea. I sat up in bed and wrote a note. Well, that's good too, Santa can read every language in the world, so don't worry. He can read every language in the world. So, write him a note. You could do that too. You could write him a note and put it by, I don't know, if you have a chimney, if you have plates of cookies and milk, Santa likes that. But don't forget the reindeer. They like good carrots, good fresh carrots. And then you could put it right there because Santa will see it. Yeah. You might like a good note. Say, hey, Santa, what's going on? How are you? We love you. Whatever you want to write. Did you get my present? If you gave him one, he might like one. You never know. Or, here's my key. You could do that too. I padded downstairs and hung the key on the front door with a note to the shopkeeper. With any luck, he would pass by and see it. As I had done as much as I could, I went back to bed and soon fell into a deep sleep. So, do you guys have a stuffed animal that you sleep with? As you know, I do, my wonderful bear. So let's get it going. Oh, everybody, it's Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day now. Well, isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's see. On Christmas morning, I woke up very early and I ran downstairs. On the table, there were lots of cookie crumbs and an empty glass. Santa had gotten inside. But how? Just then I spotted my stocking bulging with gifts and something shiny poking out from the top. It was the key. Do you think, everybody, did Santa use the key? What do you think? Did Santa use the key? You know, I'm thinking he did. That's what I'm thinking. I pulled out the key, and with it came a note. Wow, what would you do if Santa wrote you a note? I would keep it. From the desk of S. Claus, December 25th. Thank you for hanging my key on the door. Keep believing in the magic of Christmas, and don't forget to put it out every year. Santa, XOXO. Wow, what a beautiful thing. There you go. Does everybody know what XOXO means? It's a bit old-fashioned now, but I remember it when I was little and everybody used to write handwritten notes because, of course, handwriting was a much bigger deal before computers. People used to actually write letters to each other just with, like, handwriting. And then sometimes you'd make it very fancy and you'd have very fancy, paper and envelopes. Oh, my goodness, and maybe you put stickers on it. Or little presents, and then you'd put it in the envelope and send it. You could still do that now, if you want. You could still do it. And so that's what Santa did, except, he didn't have to mail it because he just dropped it off at his house. So he gave him the key, but XOXO means hugs and kisses. Yeah, that's what it means. So if you write a note, XOXO, it could mean hugs and kisses. Suddenly, I noticed something I hadn't seen before. The key had the initials SC. Anybody know what SC is? What do you guys think? Seriously cool? Scientifically competent? Some hot chocolate? No. Get it? Some chocolate. No. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Okay. Musical interlude. Who's got a beard that's good and white? Santa's got a beard that's good and white. Who comes down every snowy night? Santa comes down every snowy night. Reindeer sleigh, why come my way? Must be Santa. Must be Santa. Must be Santa, Santa Claus. Bear knows this song a little bit better, but I just wanted to break into my own musical interlude. Okay. Didn't the key belong to the shopkeeper? I ran to the closet and pulled out the shopkeeper's coat. Inside, I spotted a name tag. Everybody, name tag, right there. It's Santa. It's Santa's coat. What a kind thing to do. He noticed he was cold and he let him borrow his coat. Something we should all do if we can. Don't use your own coat because you're going to need it. But yes, help people if you can, right? I kept that coat and we lived in that house for many, many years. Each Christmas Eve, I hung the key on the front door. And every Christmas morning, I woke to find that Santa had visited. Even when we moved to a new house with a chimney, I still hung the key outside, and Santa put it back in my stocking before he left. I'm grown up now, so Santa no longer needs to visit me, but I've kept the key as a reminder of my wonderful adventure. But now I think it's time to pass it on to somebody special, and that's something that I do too. If I've used something, if I've loved it, and maybe I don't need it, I always pass it on to somebody else who maybe could use it. That's always a good idea. Here we go. Okay, let's see. It's for you. Hang it on your front door each year, and as long as you keep believing in the magic of Christmas, the key will let Santa in. Everybody, please believe in the magic of Christmas. Even this year, even every year, okay? Because we're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that. And that's the whole story. You guys, what did you think? Oh, hang on. Bravery wants to say something. Yes, everybody, please believe in the magic of Christmas. As you know, what did we decide it was? I think we decided it was the Pliocene epoch, didn't we? Yeah, I believe we did. We didn't have Christmas back where I came from, and I'm just so very happy that you guys have it here and that I get to be a part of it. Yes, you very much do. Every year, Bray, we all get to be a part of it, and that's the wonderful, amazing, glorious piece about Jesus. We all get to be a part of it. You know, so everybody, we just want to say happy morning. What is it? It's Sunday morning. Happy, absolutely beautiful morning. And we want to wish Jesus a happy birthday coming on up, right? Coming on up. So everybody, I hope you have a beautiful Sunday, and we'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.